What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more shit. Alright, so I'm doing pretty fucking terrible this time, so that's great. Well, last time I was talking about my Rumble channel. Y'all can follow me on Rumble as well for when I inevitably get banned off of YouTube, but yeah. For those of you who don't know, I do have a Rumble channel, and I've already uploaded like over 1,000 fucking videos on Rumble. Basically, like, when I'm done with my YouTube uploads for the day, what I do is I go onto Rumble and just start working on whatever I want to get done on Rumble. God, I'm doing fucking terrible this game. What the fuck? There we go. That's fucking better. Nice. Got my iced tea here. I'm sure y'all can hear the ice rattling around. That's some good fucking shit. I forget about iced tea sometimes, but like lemon iced tea, some fucking good shit, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what I do with my Rumble channel. Pretty much when I'm done with, you know, because YouTube still is my main focus, but again, I still think it's important to support alternate tech platforms, which is why I still invest any extra time that I have into working on my Rumble channel. There's also my Twitter page, which actually, believe it or not, on Twitter, I've recently gained, like, a lot more followers on Twitter. Like, in the past, like, probably couple of weeks, I've actually almost doubled my follower count on Twitter, which is fucking crazy. Like, I don't know exactly why. I started following a lot more people recently, which might be why my follower count has gone up. It's probably just bots, granted. You know, it's probably not even real people, but still, I mean, if it helps my follower count go up, you know, the more followers you have, the more your shit will be promoted by Twitter. So, I mean, it helps, I guess, even if it is just bots, you know, it still helps. I've been following a lot of, like, I don't know what to call them exactly, but, like, Japanese cosplayers, I guess, or not even Japanese, but, like, I mean, a lot of them are Japanese, but, like, Asian cosplayers on Twitter. Because, you know, I figured, you know what, Twitter fucking sucks. Like, every time I go on there, my feed is just filled with a bunch of political bullshit, and I'm just like, this is fucking stupid. So I'm like, maybe if I follow a bunch of these, like, you know, cosplayers, maybe my Twitter feed will be a little bit less shitty. And I was right. Like, I figure, you know what, I can either have my Twitter feed be filled with a bunch of... Wow, Jesus Christ, that sucked. What the hell? That, like, sucked so perfectly. Alright, but anyway, yeah, no, I figured I could either have my Twitter feed filled with a bunch of political bullshit, or I can have my Twitter feed filled with a bunch of cute Asian women in cosplay. And so I chose the latter, obviously. And I think I made the right choice. Like, I go on Twitter, and I actually don't totally hate Twitter anymore. Like, I still hate Twitter because it's mostly a cesspool of shit and garbage, but every time I go on there now, I see just cute Asian girls in cosplay, and I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm alright with this. You know, instead of a bunch of political bullshit, I get a bunch of cute Asian women in cosplay, and I'm like, alright, you know what? I'm good with this. I'm good with this. This is much better than a bunch of political bullshit. And I know what all you feminists out there are saying. Oh, Multi-Step's objectifying women, and he's such a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, you're right. Yes, I believe in the objectification of women, 100%. I'm not afraid to admit it. I like titties. All right? It is 2022 at the time I'm recording this. My name is Wolfgang Schultz. I am a straight white male, and I like titties. Fucking deal with it. I am always who I am, and unapologetically so. I'm a straight white male. I enjoy titties. If that's a problem for you, well, you know what? Frankly, that's your problem, not mine. If I want to fucking fill my Twitter feed with a bunch of cute Asian women in cosplay, I'm going to fucking do that. And you know what? It has been a fantastic decision. My Twitter feed is at least 75% less stupid than it was before. So you know what? I think I made the right decision, and anyone who's got a problem with that, you know what? Call me all the fucking names in the book. Call me a perv. Call me a fucking... I don't know what else. I don't fucking care at this point. Throw whatever the fuck kind of insults you want at me. I don't care. Filling my Twitter feed with a bunch of cute Asian women in cosplay is much better than filling my Twitter feed with a bunch of political bullshit. That's part of the reason, too, why I haven't done any of, like, my Pokemon Battle Revolution discussion battles recently, is just because politics is all a bunch of bullshit, and I'm just getting sick of it. You know, it's like, it's all just fucking bullshit, man. That's why I, you know, have kind of shied away from that recently and have, you know, tried to focus more so on gaming content. Because, after all, that's what this channel is. It's a gaming channel first and foremost. So that's what I should focus on rather than, you know, focusing on discussing political bullshit. And it's all bullshit, man. It's fucking bullshit. That's why I don't want to waste my time on negative bullshit. I'd rather waste my time on positive bullshit. You know, like, again, cute Asian women in cosplay. And some of their cosplay, like, sets and shit are actually pretty goddamn impressive. Like, from an artistic standpoint, like, some of that shit that they do is fucking impressive. I do find it to be somewhat genuinely interesting as well. So it's not like I do it just because, you know, I'm a pervert and I want to fill my fucking Twitter feed with a bunch of cute Asian women. I actually do legitimately respect the art form of cosplay and shit like that. I've never done any of that shit myself, but I do find it to be interesting. Nice throw. So, yeah. That's basically why I did that. And I gotta say, actually, you know what? I've finally figured out a way to make Twitter suck a little bit less. I mean, granted, I didn't really make any of the content, so I can't really say that I made Twitter suck less, but all these cute, you know, Asian women who do cosplay may have helped me make Twitter less shitty, or have helped make Twitter less shitty, I should say. Oh my god, I thought that was going to miss for a second. I was going to go fucking ballistic if that missed. But yeah, no, so my Twitter feed is a much better thing now. So I don't actually hate logging onto Twitter every time I log on to Twitter now. I mean, I still mostly hate it because Twitter's still a cesspool of mostly shit and garbage, but it's at least a little bit better now. So yeah. But yeah, I have actually like 17 followers on Twitter now. Like at the beginning of this month, I had like 10 followers. Now I'm up to like 17 because I started following a bunch of these cosplayers. Now these other people have started following me, and I'm like, ooh, that's cool. Wow, that sucked. Jesus. All right, closed out with 160. I mean, that's not terrible. Definitely not my best, but not terrible. Ooh, speaking of terrible, Jesus. God, man has had just a fucking garbage-ass fucking game. Jesus. Yeah, missed it by just a little bit. Yeah, definitely not my best round. Holy shit, man closed out with 128, yeah. And, yeah, by my standards, that's actually pretty bad. I mean, it's not downright terrible, but, like, his first 4 frames were dog shit. I mean, he sort of redeemed himself a little bit at the end there, but still kind of sucked. That was dismal. So, Fuckwad actually broke 200 points. That's fucking solid. Anytime I break 200 points is fucking solid, so. Fuckwad wins again. Second win of the day so far with a score of 203. Puck coming in second with 167. Solid shit. Old Man coming in third with 160. Again, decent. And Man bringing up the rear with 128 there. Falling behind a little bit, so. Kind of all over the place. At least Man still actually gained some fucking points. Old Man, I guess, was even on that one. Fuckwad gaining 95. That's pretty good. I mean, at least Old Man didn't lose any points, so that's good. Yeah, once you start getting up into the higher points levels, it's harder to gain points. That's why it's pretty rare that I ever get any of my players up to pro. And it's even more rare that I actually manage to keep the pro status. But I think I did actually, last time I played this game, I think I did actually get a couple of my players up to pro. So I do have, I think, a couple of pros somewhere. I forget which characters actually managed to reach pro, but I think I do have a couple of pros somewhere. So maybe we'll get to see them in their fancy balls at some point. Wow, that sounded really weird out of context. But like once your characters reach the pro level, they get a different kind of bowling ball that looks, you know, fancier. That's what I meant by that. But I just realized that sounded really fucking weird. Alright, anyway, you know what? Before I say anything else incredibly fucking stupid, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So stay tuned for the next game coming up next. Until then, peace out.